Hello guys, nice to see you again. RedFrost is here. So we are back in Hogwarts Legacy and we are moving on into our next main story. So we will meet with Professor Weasley. Okay, so we already need to fast travel there. Set quests are now available. Okay, so basically this flag icon is basically a side quest. Okay, so I'll choose the nearest Blue Flames. Okay, so moving on the main quest. So we already done both of the quests, and now we need to meet with the Professor Weasley for Transfiguration Classroom. Okay, so this is the Transfiguration Courtyard.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically I cast Revelio because there is the chest icon. And there we head into the class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Okay, so we have two options in here. So I chose the first option.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Okay, so we have another two options. So I chose the first one, of course.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay, so we have three questions that we can ask.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Okay, so that's all for the
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Okay, so we can choose between Natsai and Sebastian. So I chose Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid, and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay, so we need to report to Professor Ronan, and he is not far from here. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Okay, so
there you are. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
okay, so we have one question.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay, so we have assignment from the professor. So we need to use
Accio. Got it.
in order to collect that field guide. One is in here, and the other
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Okay, so after you collect both of them, you only need to back into the Professor Ronan and tell him you finished the assignment.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Okay, so we need to unlock Reparo. So a new button that we can press. The mending charm, Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
So we can try the
Reparo.
Reparo in here.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
So this spell will help you to repair things. Maybe we can use it
Revelio.
to repair bridges. And I'm just curious with the statue, so I just look around. Okay, so I didn't see any more quests. And the next quest we need to meet with Sebastian. So welcome to Hogsmeade. So basically you can locate it on map rather than go back and open the map. And it seems it's not far away from here, and I didn't see any blue flames, so I chose to just walk there.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically there are a lot of things that
What am I missing?
when you use revealer, there are a lot of things that react with it, but I chose to just skip it first. That's because like this we have unlock, maybe we need unlock spell, so I just use revealer to find nearby chests to collect, and for the other I just skip it first.
Revelio.
Is Lower Hogsmeade still dealing with that Noxious software? Can't have been good for business.
Okay, so we met with Sebastian, and there's a blue flame.
Well, fancy meeting you here. Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Okay, so for this quest we basically do our first adventure, so we can go outside the castle or the school.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
We were simply taught.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to
Revelio.
keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Okay, so basically this is lacewing flies, and we can collect them. So from here I just collect as many as I can.
Revelio.
from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Okay, so there's a griffon. Another lacewing, and we have this, what is jumping, leaping toadstool caps, or jumping mushroom.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Crab tooth and sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Okay, another lacewing flies on the left.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Okay, so basically I tried to collect as many supplies, or I don't know what is this, ingredients, while following Sebastian.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Okay, so just checking using Revelio here. And we are arrived at Hogsmeade.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Double in a while, has there?
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade Fields. Okay, so we need to open map. There are 4 shops that we need to go. Okay, so those the 4 icon that's jumping. Okay, so basically I'm just scrolling around, and the first one I chose the Tomes and Scrolls shop.
I don't know that sentence, but there hasn't been a dragon in history.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Okay, so basically the quest will ask you to buy it, and it's completely free. And this
if
time
you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Okay, so basically you need to buy those 2 items, and for these 3 items I just sell them. That's because the item don't have any magical properties, no defense, so why not just sell them and get some money. And for the other that you can buy, is basically expensive, and this is the lowest, 500 coin. It's basically almost took all of my money. So for now we just do the quest. Okay, moving on, we will go into the Ollivanders.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically I'm about to go into Ollivander, but once see this, so basically you can walk around here and take the test. So about the test, I cannot open it, so I'm just leaving it. I think we need some kind of spell. Okay, I can see some chests outside and a flying book, but I will not go there yet.
Revelio.
And just focus on the quest first, or the main story. So my focus here is just chests and some loot. If I can take it, I will take it. But my priority will be the main story first. And we are arrived at the vendors.
Not again. Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay, so basically we can manage our wand here, but I will just keep
a dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
So basically, to summarize, I already choose what I want with my wand, but it's
how intriguing.
Take too long, so I just skip that part. And for the score, the dragon heartstring,
what do you think
that I chose?
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. and the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically there's the wand. If just in case if you want to know, I chose the classic type with a gray color. And for the core, I didn't know if it's affect with our gameplay, but the dragon's string core is the most powerful, he said, so I just chose that one. Okay, so moving on, we will go into the Pippin's potions.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically I want to take that back. I thought that I can destroy it and collect the
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Okay, so back with the main story. So we need to buy these two.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Okay, so I think that's the ingredient. So as you can see, we have some gear in here. Okay, so I just want to check my gear and inventory, and basically I just skip this part because it takes too long for me.
What can I do for you today?
So after I manage it, I just sold the other gear that I don't need it, and then we are back into the game. Okay, so the last shop.
Revelio.
Okay, so we need to go into the magic nip. Okay, so in this part I saw the flying pages, so I tried to use IQ, and there's another chest that I cannot open it.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Okay, so we need to buy this Dittany seed.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Oh, that's everything.
And just
Better
like
go
the
and find
other
Sebastian.
shops, they are expensive. So I'll just skip this part first, and then we need to go back in with Sebastian.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically I just missed that turn. Okay,
Revelio.
so basically for this quest we are just go into Hogsmeade and go into the 4 shops, and then we back in with Sebastian's. You can basically go around the town if you want before you get back into Sebastian and try to collect a lot of chests, but for now, just like I said, I will just focus with the main story first because we can go back in this town later.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Okay, so we'll learn another move. You can dodge now. So I already know about the dodging. And we need to fight this troll.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
So as you can see, we have the red mark. That means we need to dodge that. And we cannot use Protego.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Okay, so we have another move. It seems that ancient magic throw cancel this throw attack too.
Confringo. Look out! Confringo.
Okay, so I missed the dodge chance.
Confringo.
for that attack, actually we can use everything and counter the stupefy.
Accio. That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits do the job.
Okay, so basically the other spell cannot work. So we can only use the ancient throwing. And we can of course counter it with stupefy.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay, so basically that's not a really difficult fight, but some kind of like a boss fight.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what you want.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Okay, so basically we need to repair all of these damage using Reparo. We need to repair 7 damages.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Reparo.
Good as new.
So that's a little bit funny, you can use it on your back but not in front of you like this. Okay, so one more. Okay, so that's done and we need to go into the shopkeeper.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio.
Okay, so I thought I can take it, but it's just we can drink it. Okay, so another chest and that unlockable chest.
Revelio. Accio.
Okay, so I thought the
Revelio.
bag is inside, so I guess Akio is we can take it. Okay, so I think that's all for the chest in this shop. Moving on the shopkeeper.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin, but I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Okay, so you have two options. I chose the first one.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Okay, so we get this rope for our work. So we're being forced to equip it. And this is the introduction about the defense and offense of our character from the gear. Okay, so we have 5 defense more. Okay, so I just sold that one even though there's no value.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Okay, so
assuming
next.
it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Okay, so we are next to go into the 3 broomstick. And another cutscene.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... What timing?
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. Revelio.
Okay, so basically we are done in here. All we need to do is talk with Sebastian outside. But I just want to look around in here and find anything that maybe a chest. Okay, so basically it will take a lot of time to look around in here, so I'll just skip this part. Okay, so we are back outside.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Okay, so we need to go back to Hogwarts. And by using the Floo Flames. So basically this is for the main story of the Hogsmeade. It's a really long main story, but it's quite fun, so we can adventuring into Hogsmeade, buy some stuff, and we can fight trolls, and we can have a lot of spells basically, like the ancient throw and that the ultimate skill or ultimate spell. Well, that's it guys. I hope you like this video. Press like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, so you won't miss any new video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys on the next video.